put it first?
Yeah, I guess so.
I can. Okay, when the person is talking, and if not, just.
Yeah. You can turn it here.
Oh, I can turn this. Wait, let me turn it right there first. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be starting momentarily.
Hello, good evening, everyone. It is, listen, if you're having a feeling like it's Saturday evening, Sunday evening, that? Yeah. Yes. So, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hey. So welcome to Parents Book Launch. You guys are looking over this afternoon. Very few that evening. Okay, just feel cool and nice. Anybody else feel that nice Sunday for the author. Thank you that he has met this milestone. Thank you for this victory. Thank you for the process, and thank you for bringing us here. I pray that as we're here, that everyone will leave with something, and that we will say it was good to be here. Just cover us and help us have a good time. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay. I'm just gonna do a little icebreaker here to talk to me a little bit before we get into the first thing on the program. So anybody, tell me, microphone testing 1, 2. Are you guys hearing me? Yeah, lovely. So anybody, jump up and tell me what age you were when you read your first book, cover to cover. And tell me the name of that book. Who wants to tell me? Boy, you're nice. I guess this was Portia. Could you read that page? Sure, I'm looking at page 4, guys. Cover to cover. Cold Boy.
I have a bold night.
Okay, I think I remember that book. Cold Boy. Anybody else want to share? She said she read Cinderella at age 4.
I'll take it.
Cinderella's story is kind of long, and I don't think I could read off that one at age 4, but she's a bright girl from a long time. I think my first book was Ronnie and Rena. What was that? I always read cover to cover. Ronnie and Rena went to country with their grandmother. So events happened. I think Ronnie broke his arm, and then he had to go back home with a broken arm, like that. Okay, good. So we're readers in here, right? So welcome, and I want to read his little thing here. So it says, so we're at the book launch for a suspenseful addiction. First of all, the name alone has me thinking. I don't know who was thinking, but the name alone has me thinking, and I want to dive in. I'm sure you guys want to dive in as well. But I'll just read this. It says, this book is a dedication to my dad. This is the first big step in a long line of big steps on my journey to be the best version of myself. You always told me that I could be anything that I wanted to be. You keep me motivated, and that is how I know that nothing defines my success but you. So that wherever you are, build up yourself. And then I'm not going to get into the book. I just want to dive into the thing, so keep calm. So move on to our next item. Poetry reading by Tashna Morris. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody.
But I just want to say, Henry, for making this big move. One thing about Henry, nobody can put him in a box. And I'm just very by the effort you've taken. And yeah, kudos. You're charting a path that no one can go to back from. So congratulations. And the only thing to say, New York is time. They're time for number 1 seller. Why not? And so he's not only, a writer, but he's a poet. So this poem is also by Henry J. and Jamaica, where we come from. Jamaica, the land of blood and water, manifested from blood, sweat, and ganja. Them say a white man can come here from, but the truth they don't know that the time of people make their force. The wondrous isle of the Indies, the blessed paradise on earth. Yes, man, far we have come from since this island's birth. I remember when we used to use Martha McConnell. Now we just got shot the light. Remember when people come in and big people argument? You just try it. No, mama, papa, people, everybody got put in one. That night different. from where I come from. But we, remember 3 foot path? One apple fire. Who no remember when picnic used to go bush all day and no hungry neither? No one know a film and watch TV and gamble right from the clock. Every day a man's Joe shop home, send me this and send me that. Well, now miss out. But those were the good old days. Now we have fancy technology and fancy dangles where everybody has try show. We have come from far. But I tell you, we have a mighty long way to go.
Thank you, Tasha. It's so Tasha one more should have shared on paper. And she know the point by heart. Listen, that was beautiful. Have you write some poetry too?
Let me see.
Listen to me. I don't know. I'm the one anxious to dive into the book. Listen, that poem was lovely. But Karen got to remember half of the stuff that is in that poem. So, no, I'm wondering about the age difference, which is not that twice. I'm wondering. Did I miss out? Was I out of inside too much? But that was a beautiful poem. Thank you so much, Tasha. And of course, I know you guys are like myself. So I'll go right into Trishana with the author introduction.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing?
Good.
Good to hear. We're here for a great reason. Can we just give a round of applause for the writing? It is my distinct pleasure to read to you the author introduction. It was Maya Angelou who said, "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you." Those words of truth resonated with Henrik Chambers, who used poetry and short stories as an escape from the thoughts he could not speak. Engaging in seemingly long, pointless stories became banal, boring, and bland. However, years later, writing became the voice of his emotions, thoughts, feelings, and captured his perspective of the world. Born and raised in Old Harbor, St. Catherine, Kendrick remembers being in bed writing love notes from as early as the age of 10. He began writing seriously while in high school and it followed through to college. His focus on writing diverted after having to dedicate his time to ensuring that he received a good education. This focus paid off as he now holds a bachelor's in business administration, majoring in finance and banking with a minor in economics. Kendrick is passionate about the accounting field, where he has over 7 years of experience. Not only is he a writer, but also a graphic designer, artist, music developer, and, as we just heard, a poet. Simple, humble, quiet, while on the other hand, melodramatic, extra, fun, and jovial are some of the adjectives used to describe Kendrick. You may think those words contradict each other. However, it is evidence that humans are dynamic. The same holds true for writing. Kendrick's work spans across extracts, poems, multiple disciplines, broadly addressing feelings and emotions of the human mind, body, and soul. A will to captivate his readers, he seeks to shift the view of how romance books are perceived. Kendrick speaks from the heart and reflects the true essence of love, honesty, and respect. Relatable is the best word that can be used to describe his writing style. Making his writing relatable to real-life experiences is of great importance because at the end, his readers should leave with a different point of view of a real scenario. For that reason, even though mainly writes fiction, he enjoys writing romance, drama, as well as comedy. The author behind the novel, a suspenseful addiction, the first book in a series dedicated to his father, who always reminded him that nothing defines your success but you. Kenrick Chambers. Can we stand up?
What an introduction. Loving it, loving it. Okay, so now we get to talk to Kendrick, right? Alright, so the first thing, so because I'm the host, I get to ask my questions first at the beginning, and then you guys can ask the questions, right? Alright, so the first thing that I want to find out, Kendrick, at what point did you say, okay, I'm writing an entire book?
Alright. Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen.
Amen.
We're not having an introduction to the good book.
Listen.
Anyway,
It's a big deal.
before I answer the question, Danny, growing up and going to many different events and hearing persons being introduced, sometimes you wonder, but I could be introduced like that. I want to get a post-introduction one day. I want to do something post-introduction. And here I am today, mostly I'm I finally decided to, at one point, I said to pen to paper, put things on the screen, and wrote this book on my phone. Like 3 years ago, I started it. That was the first time I decided to say, I'm going to really sit down and write a full book. I kept on writing short stories or starting and stopping because, as the introduction what I said, it got boring over time. But this topic from this book, it just hit me and I just couldn't stop writing non-stop. I just wrote until everything came together. That was like 3-4 years ago.
So it's a long time, just make it to this stage today.
You know, a lot of
And we don't know how to process it sometimes.
Yes.
But what was it like? Was it I write this month and then next month I'm not even more than, or was it this week I'm going to finish off everything? That's it.
You know, it was a very long process and strangely enough, I only found time to write when I was on my way to work.
The traffic, the traffic.
Listen, the traffic on Mandela was crazy. So I was in traffic for like 1.5 hours.
Look what the traffic produced.
Something great. I wasn't driving, I'm not driving. So I was moving right on the JFTC bus at one time, and sometimes it was full. So there's a little step at the back. That's where I sit down sometimes if I don't get a seat on the bus. And you know, the patrol, when they're making the money, right?
Yeah.
And this got down the XYZ. Alright, I start to do sometimes and then I'll stop and write again. But those were the times that I found the writing, and over time it just came together every single day I wrote, even when I had writer's block for like a month I had to stop. Just couldn't write anything. And then after I was like, where am I going to go now? What direction am I going to take this in? And I sat down and thought about it, and it just came. I never sat down and pieced out a chapter one piece at a time. No, I just sat down and wrote. That's how it came together.
Lovely. And was there any event on a given day that inspired, say, a chapter or two? Like you see a man and walk across the road with his daughter or something? And Anything like that?
You know, I pull inspiration from everything. So yes, there may be a few things I can remember specifically right now.
Yeah.
But
Some of the interesting ones that happen when you say, you know, we can't drop that in my book, don't. We don't give it out too much, you know, because they're going to buy the book. Don't give them too much. You hear, Henry? Don't give them too much.
Alright. I think I was listening to a news, something on the news on the radio while I was ahead, and they were talking about, what's the news? It was a radio show in the morning, and they were talking about relationships and what happens in a relationship. It was close, right? And I said, let me put a little spin on this between my main protagonist and her plus one. And that's how somebody who kind of skin alone from just listening to the radio and hearing them talking about the particular thing that happened there.
Alright, well, we're not making them too much, no, what is? Hey, it's not about listening, you know. We're not remember everything, you guys have to buy the book. Don't give it away, Henry. And, the final thing that I ask you, remember, I know we're just messing up the accent, you know, don't show it out there. What is the main takeaway from the book?
Alright. In this book, there are a lot of things that you can take from it. Yes, it's a romance. Yes. From the relationship things going on there. From the things going on. But the main thing I want to give to my readers is trust. In the book, the main protagonist is going through a really, really hard time. She's
Shadow bricks.
She, as the book said, she's addicted. She's addicted. And going through addiction, you have a lot of ups, downs, in between, round, it's a up, it's a come back, around, it's an addiction. It throws you for a loop constantly. But one of the main things is to trust your support system, trust in yourself, and believe in yourself. And in this, I want to read a short extract.
Little piece.
This is from chapter 12. The chapter is entitled Unwanted Hero. Yes, I think this, goodbye world, it is nice to know you. As I went over the railing of the fire escape, my life, my failed marriage. Alright, so this is chapter 12, Unwanted Hero. Yes, I think this, goodbye world, it is nice to know you. As I went over the railing of the fire escape, my life, my failed marriage, all the terrible things I had done to David, all the lies I had told, flashed before my eyes. I saw the ground getting closer. I saw tears glistening in the nightlight. They were suspended in the air as gravity took me past them. I connected with the concrete about 10 times in my head before it all ended in one swift moment. My fall came to an abrupt end when my face hit cold metal instead of concrete. Pain coursed through my face as blood dripped from my nose. How am I alive? This was the only thought running through my mind. He was pulling me by my arm up the fire escape, but I could not feel my arm. It was numb, as if it was not there. Come on, baby, I won't let you go, I heard him say. I was scared as hell, but too weak to even help myself. And what are you going to do? Be helpless right now. You want to kidnap me? My breath became rapid as I started to hyperventilate. Tears trickled down my face as I started to sob. Don't cry, baby, I won't let you fall. Little did I know that I was sobbing. Little did he know that I was sobbing because of the sight that he was holding me. He was holding on to me and not the fact that I was hanging 9 stories in the air. Just to speak and give him too much more. Down in the car and on the way to the hospital, the only thing that kept running through my mind was why? Why did Michael save my life? if he hated me? Why did that cycle save me? I even wondered if I was worth saving. Well, if a cycle will need to save you, what do you think, dum-dum? So, at the end of this, you see where Diana was actually trying to commit suicide. But she was saved by the one that actually hated her. So, if someone that claims to hate you is willing to save your life, don't you think you're worth staying in this world? Don't you think you're worth something? So, she has been going through a lot in her life and she failed to trust her support system, and it led her to the point of suicide near the end. So, I encourage each person to trust the process, trust your support system. If you have a strong one, or even if it's not that strong, hold on to that little thread of positivity that you can get from anywhere, and just stay strong within that moment and move on with life to try and build with your life.
We love it. I think the turn it on. I don't know what's turn it on.
Switch. Just switch.
Testing 1, 2. I think I'm so
Switch.
There's a button here?
Yes, there's a
Look at that. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Yes. It's just low. It's so much fun, guys. Canada was lovely. And I think what the intro missed is that you get one in English answer. And then Cambridge taught the descriptive section is really beautiful. You might want my copy. Maybe you can't just buy a copy just because. But no, I want to buy a copy because I want to dive into this. Thanks for selling the book. And you sell it, you know. So now I'm going to hear we're going to hear some book reviews. They're still not going to give away too much, but we're still going to hear what a few persons who have read the book have to say. So we begin with Tajay Marshall, then we go to Talisa Gale, and Helen Hutchinson is after. So we go in that order. So Tajay. Okay, start with okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Henry, something in this book.
Really? It's your thing.
The characters and events portrayed in this book are fictitious. Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
They are all fictitious.
All right, good afternoon. The name is Helen Hutchinson Mason, and I am going to present my book review on a suspectful addiction.
No, you need a dark surface because she needs a dark surface.
school guy, born and raised in Old Harbor, St. Catherine, Jamaica. Without giving away too much, as I want persons to go out and purchase a copy of this book, the title of this book, A Suspenseful Addiction, aptly described. I found this book to be entertaining, breathtaking, and sexy. A Suspenseful Addiction by K.G.W. Chambers. What did J and the W for? I'll tell you that one. It's a book centered around the main character, Tiana Johnson, a nymphomaniac, who almost destroyed her marriage because of her sexual escapades. Her devoted and well-desired husband, David, has his life thrown into a tailspin as a result of the shenanigans of his wife. Well, the story comes about when she almost had sexual encounter with a psycho named Michael. However, Tiana has two best friends, Sasha and Tabby, who are determined to assist their friend to get over her past life and be reunited with her husband. Not going to anymore. Now the author Chambers is not pretentious in his creation of these characters, making them relatable and realistic. I mean, who does not want to live in Upper St. Andrew and attend the best high school? Realistic, as it is full of emotions and beautifully flawed. It's easy to see this book becoming a bestseller. Yes, Gary. Remember me, New York bestseller. Alright? As it pulls you all the way in and suspend you there to the very last word on the page. So I remember taking this book to work and reading it during lunchtime, and let me tell you something. I locked myself in a little room, and I hear persons looking for me, but I just couldn't pull myself away from the book. It wasn't that book. Trust me. Alright? So, the pacing of this novel and how the characters are developed and able to work through each traumatic episode and how they fiercely defend and support each other to heal is genuine and sincere. Everybody should have friends like Sasha and Tammy, right? I also enjoyed how fluid and easy the novel was in taking us from past to present and back without disarraying or being disrupted. It was easy to follow. The context we are in really allowed us to understand each character holistically and appreciate their actions and decisions throughout the book. It examines traumatic and dark themes such as psychotic and risky sexual behavior. But it does not leave the reader feeling distressed, but rather relieved at how the characters are able to overcome each difficulty. Right? Sorry. So, I love the way the story is written, where the inner voice, the inner goddess, child, scold and berates the main protagonist, Tiana. In the prologue titled Where It All Began, we are introduced to this inner voice when, after a sexual encounter in the hallway with a male co-worker, or imagination, with a male co-worker who had no reservations about the entire office hearing this encounter, right? He began giving Tiana attitude, and her inner voice, her inner goddess, said, "I can't believe him and give me attitude. How dare him after me eat some good kitty." But that's not the word. Alright? Love that. So let me start with quotes now. Please forgive me. I am begging you. I lost all feelings in my legs. My knees gave out and I sank slowly to the floor. This section shows how these quotes show how vulnerable Tiana is. It also marks the moment that she becomes aware of the gravity of the situation. It hits her and it makes her cry out, "Please, David." This section also makes her resolve to bring back her husband and his love. You get the drift, right? Now, let me not forget to mention how fun and delightful the supporting characters are. Sasha is portrayed as a tough cookie after going through a failed relationship. She swears she don't want to be with no man anymore, right? And Tammy is introduced as the fierce one, not afraid to ask a question. The bond and the sisterhood between the best friends is just refreshing as they have each other backs and they look out for each other. A real meaningful friendship. Now, to wrap up, a suspenseful addiction is one of the best books I have read for this year. I must reiterate that I found it to be entertaining, breathtaking, and very sexy. So this book is for romance lover and non-romance lover. This novel is for persons who are hopeless romantics and persons who are firm believers in the power of love, sisterhood, soulmates, and second chances. And I heard you added trust. Right. This one is for persons who have given up on the idea and the concept of true love. Overall, this novel is for anyone who wants to read something that percolates their mind and reach deep into their soul. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Hutchinson Mesa. Listen, should I put that much money on my little prayer, but she's standing close to the book. Listen, I can't wait. So Karen, you have my sale. Come on, chat with mine too. Because I have a sister that loves these type of books, but I remember it was that type of book. It had me thinking. It had me really thinking what type of book it was. But listen, I want to get into it. Anybody else want to get into it? Yeah. Listen, I want to get into all that, man. So we have a question coming in online from Hyacinth Morris. So it's for Henry. How did you balance your time writing a book, work, and your other interests? Maybe she joined me because we kind of tap into that, but just repeat for our online viewers.
Alright, work, writing, it's a whole roller coaster. Oh yeah, I'm gymming every day. It's a whole roller coaster. And as I wrote while coming to work, I never found the time to write after work or no, you can't write after work. But yeah, so writing on the bus tour was my go-to time to write because by the time I got home from work and gym, it was time to work on my YouTube page because I was like, have a YouTube page. Oh, the good Lord knows. He gives me the strength to do all of this. I'm diving into all my talents, so I'm balancing my YouTube page writing and working, gymming, because I have to stay to do all of this stuff, trust me. Sometimes I go to sleep like 1 o'clock, wake up at like 4:30 to get here, guys. And then 4. And then 4. So I have to be balancing the time writing before work, working, gym, home, doing home. So it's a whole roller coaster balance.
Okay, so I hope Ms. Morris got her answer. And Good afternoon.
You are the definition of members in your own stuff. You have no idea how much you inspired me. I'm sorry. I have no idea how much you inspired me to continue on my own artistic journey. Your attitude towards life says nothing can stop me from you. I remember when you told me you were writing this book, I was so excited. You know that I kept following
that's true,
all the
that's true.
time. And then you finally published, it was like, for my own project. I'm so happy for you. I'm not a fan of romance novels, but for Henry This book, she did a very good, so I didn't have to be very short. So it's a book about a married woman, and she has this addiction that leads to jeopardization of her marriage, even near death of herself and one of her best friends. I love how short the chapters were. They didn't drag on and they get just so that I was coming to the part and the next one. So I finished this book in one sitting, and that is part of me. So, I enjoy the dynamic between the friendship. So this book is about the main character, Tiana, but she has this great friendship with two girls. I don't know if it's a meeting. I was thrown out by the inner body stuff in Papa. My best dialogue happened in my dialogue happened in So it was fast paced. I love that. And it was short. So I finished it real quick. And we dialogue with friendship with girls. Sasha. I love Sasha. However, this fast pace of the book, I guess, it didn't allow for much character development. So I hear this. That she gave me that.
Oh, Lord.
I'm so sure. Okay, because, yeah. I did not buy her. And the farmer guy came out of nowhere, and then. But it ended just so that I wanted to, I want to know what is happening. So that's So I'm looking forward to what's next, and I'm proud of you for having finished this venue. You're the very best thing that you will get.
Wow, I love the reviews. So my friend here was kind of okay with Tiana and Talisa that no, I'm not telling you. Her story like I don't know.
I understand, yeah.
Wow, no one time what I say about Tiana.
What do I think?
So now you guys get to ask your questions, so we'll have a short question and answer section now.
Take time.
How soon can we expect the next one?
That's true, that was my question.
Well, the second book is currently under construction. Sometime next year, we're looking at
Sometimes if you're actually leaving people on the edge,
Hold on, hear that?
hurry up. Okay.
The G and the W, okay.
Okay, okay.
What is it up here?
George Wilbert.
Run with that here, run with that.
I guess the gentleman is making you want to be.
George Wilbert.
Okay.
What was that one?
George Wilbert.
George Wilbert.
That's another great grandfather.
Run with it.
Okay, but we still welcome our online viewers. Welcome virtually to the book launch of A Suspenseful Addiction. You can get these books on Amazon, or you can message the YouTube page, or you can leave a comment, and more book locations will be sent to you.
Definitely.
Do our online viewers have any questions?
Not right now. Apart from the quality of the sound, which we think we have addressed,
Okay, great.
I'm hoping.
Any more questions from our audience?
What's the other kids would make a great Christmas present?
It would. I'm not that idea what I said here, and that's why I said I probably need two. That's why I said I probably need two. So if you have friends or family members who are into romance novels, then this will be good for them. That's why I thought, because I don't buy my Christmas gifts yet, so I need one for my sister and one for myself. Nice. So now we're going to have our book signing. So we're purchasing books. I'm not saying if we buy books. So the books that you have purchased, you can just come and get the author to sign them. So the author will sign your copy. And we'll just, yes, you can have a little talk with the author. So we're at that section now. And remember, refreshments.
Yes.
Refreshments are on sale. So,
Just before we go to that, I just wanted to point out that the team effort here, I really want to thank the team that came out to assist with all of this. We got Chef Dancy around there, come here, come here. This is a young lady I've known for a while, and she's been pursuing her craft
Good
as
afternoon,
a cook,
everyone.
and she will be
hello.
chef, my apologies. So this is Chef Dancy from Dancy Kitchen, guys.
Smelling from the
Yes, so she has food here for you guys to purchase, and I would like you to support her. You can follow her on social media at Dancy Kitchen, and also Creative Creations for my decor. They have, they're not here right now, but I support them on Instagram. This is all a team effort, and I just want to say the world needs more of this. Persons just coming together, working together. It's not just a one-man army. You need to work together, support each other. Nancy is a young entrepreneur, Creative Creation, another young entrepreneur. I'm a young entrepreneur. Working together, and we can build something great. Jamaica 60 says we are reigniting greatness. Let's reignite each other, do it one step at a time, and build the country for greatness. Always I tell people when they're in the gym, I'm gonna be great. And then you're gonna be great. You're gonna become great. That's just it.
Yeah.
Let's just keep that together, guys.
That's true. I just want to, looking for Dancy Kitchen. Underscore Kitchen, yes. I just want to reiterate that it was a challenge to come here because I have some rural tired and sleep. But I'm like, no, I cannot not support my friend who was there last week, selling tickets on my play as well. And I must say that a lot of people, a lot of successful persons, they had a good support system. So we should, I just want to reiterate the sentiments that it's very good to support each other. And I believe that I was able to pull off a good production promotion last week. I had a play and it was sold out, and I think that I was only able to pull that off because of the support system, not because I had a lot of capital to start up or I had a lot to pump into advertisement. I actually didn't have anything to pump into promotions and everything. So it's really just the support of people like this and some persons in the room as well. So it's very important that we support young entrepreneurs and support our friends. Support our friends. So congratulations, Henry. Big up all of yourself. Big up yourself for making it here. Just being here is a lot of support. And of course, you're going to buy a book, even more support. And I know people buy their book already, but they start reading the book yet.
Oh, nice.
I know buy a book a long time, you know. So it's very good to support each other, so let's continue to do that and put ourselves for being here to support. So now we're going to our book signing, and refreshments are on sale, so let's get refreshments. And that's it from your host, Jenny Francis. I hope you guys had a good evening. Signing out.
Don't do it, man.
I'm going back. Yeah, we're gonna close it off.
guess you can put it in the chat.